What's up as always everybody, it's DIFH, otherwise known as Doing It For Her, or you can just call me Max. And since I made a video about Batista's MMA debut a while back and a lot of you liked it, I thought I'd go ahead and do it again with some UFC Undisputed 3 gameplay. As far as gameplay goes, I'm Shane Carwin and I'm fighting Stefan Struve. Stefan's one of those guys I really don't like fighting because he can utilize his reach and really just kind of fuck you over in a way, and this guy does a pretty good job of doing it and throws me off, and I keep trying to get a cool knockout, but I can't, and finally just fucking give up. So anyways, the video I'm talking about earlier, though, I made it a while back when his debut was announced, and now he actually had his debut last night. I'm going to kind of give my thoughts about it and talk about some of the articles that are out. Now, I did watch the fight. I waited hours for the card because I just wanted to see it, you know. A lot of people were. Eyes were kind of on Batista, man, like they were on Brock, you know. And the difference between Brock and Batista is Brock made an impact and went on and, you know, got to the UFC, and yeah, he lost to Frank Mir, but he kicked the shit out of Mir. And, you know, he showed that, you know, he could actually do something with his wrestling background and stuff. Batista, I know he's 43 and old and shit. He said he's only in MMA for the experience and doesn't expect to go anywhere and stuff, but man, I gotta kind of agree with the articles that came out. There's an article that I read saying Batista completely embarrassed himself and this was his chance to put eyes on him and reinvent himself, and he completely failed. And I don't totally agree with that, but in a way I do, man. Batista like wasn't even holding his hands up, wasn't even blocking at times, and he was getting owned by this guy that the report that I'm talking about, which is from the Bleacher Report. A lot of you MMA fans should know that website. They said that this looked like an easy fight since Batista's last opponent got arrested and they had to find this guy on short notice. He was like really overweight. He looked like Mark Hunt before he got in shape. If you guys know who I'm talking about, you should. Or if you never saw Mark Hunt when he was out of shape, yeah, fucking go look that shit up, dude. He fought some big dude that looked like Mark Hunt before he got in shape, and he had 20 wins and like 22 losses. I mean, that's 42 fights right there. That's experience, you know. That's whether good or bad MMA fighter. That's experience. That's 40 fights under your belt, and that's really all the guy really had going for him. I kind of agree with the report saying that this guy was out of shape and overweight, and this should have still been an easy fight for Batista with all the training and the hype he's had. But Batista looked really, really bad and got rocked. He said in the post-fight interview that he got rocked big time by one of his punches. And exact words he said was, that guy punches like a fucking horse. And I kind of laughed at that. But Batista just looked really, really bad. And I mean, he got the W. He got the win. First round TKO. He had him in back control, and he had his legs wrapped and had the body triangle, and he just mounted punched him, you know. And Dan Murgliata was actually reffing there, and Joe Lozon was the Joe Rogan for that night, which was pretty crazy. And he got the win though, but like I said, he just looked really, 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 really bad. And he needs work. He said, you know, he was nervous, and this isn't his actual potential. So I'm actually curious to see him fight again. A lot of reports are shitting on him, saying he needs to just go back to Vince right now and call him and take him back. But I don't know, man. I want to see more. I'll see what he says. I'll take what he says into granted and then just let him say that the nerves got to him. But I'm willing to see more, you know, because I don't think that was kind of a bad showing. I don't try to stream negativity into my videos, but Batista just looked pretty bad, man. So I can't really stress that enough. I'm willing to see what he can do, though. One report, though, did say, you know, Batista isn't going to be on Dana White's calling list or anything, and a win is a win, and he's got a lot of work to do, and we'll see where he goes from there. So I kind of agree with that, and I really want to see where he goes from here, but I just want to let you guys know. He faced some dude, I can't remember the name, but he looked like Tito from fucking Rocket Power, and Batista had a successful debut, you know, bad or not. And he didn't look too experienced. Like I said, throw that out the window. The win's a win. So if you guys get a chance to check out the fight, go ahead and do it. And as always, my name is Max, and I'll see you next time.